Hello, it's Anne from Anne's Norwegian Knitting, and today we are going to talk about the Eternity Shawl and have a sneak peek into the portal. The reason I'm doing this is because we have opened up for registration for the Eternity Shawl when we're closing this coming Thursday, midnight Pacific, which is European time in the morning on Friday. And there are so many people that are wondering about this portal. And, I do this every time I have it open. I give people a little sneak peek into what's happening behind the scenes, right? When you join Anne's Norwegian Knitting and one of her courses, you get access to what we call the course portal. Or actually what you do is that you get what we call the library, which is in here. So everything that all the courses, all the events that are, savable, they are in here. And you have a square for each of the courses, events, or memberships, depending on what we're talking about, right? And when you click on this one, you get into the Eternity Shawl 2024. I'm not going to show you the 2024 version because that is not completely open yet. So I'm going to use the 2023 version, which looks more or less exactly the same. All my products, whatever product you're in, they look like this. When you get in there, you get this layout, different color schemes, different pictures, but they look the same. You have a navigation area over here, and then you have a welcome area over here, and then you have a section here saying start here. And when you click on that, it expands like this. So what happens is that when you click on that, you can go in there and you can see what's in there. All the information that you need is in there. Everything that we communicate through our courses are happening through what we call announcements. So when you click on the announcements, you will see that there are a series of posts like this, and then you click your way in there, right? And this is these last announcements from last year that we sent out in April, because what happens in the Eternity Shawl is that you get several patterns, Eternity patterns dripped out throughout the year. So when you sign up, you get when we open, and we are opening the complete portal on the 3rd, you actually get access to the beginners part. I'm going to show you that. You do get access like this right now when you join. This is this year's, looks the same, right? You do get all this here, start here, and yarn and colors, and also downloads. Other downloads is already available, right? What's happening is that on June 3rd, you get the patterns. And when you click on that right now, nothing happens. You also get a complete access to tutorials for the sticking and finishing part. And then there is some bonus stuff, some bonus tutorials that you get access to as well. So this is what's going to happen. So if we go back to last year's here, you see that it looks the same. You have the start here, and then we have the replays here. And that's because we sorted that out of a bit differently last year. And we're going to move that afterwards, later, when everything is closed and things are moving, we're going to put all the replays in the same place over here. And then you will have a pattern like here. On top of that, you will get some new patterns this year because these here are from last year, but you get these and a couple of extras. And then you have other downloads. They are not necessarily the same because I've organized it a bit differently this year. And then you have the tutorials. And there are quite a few tutorials. These are all sticking and finishing tutorials, these here. Then you have a couple of bonus tutorials, and you will get the same bonus tutorials this year. Just saying. When we closed, it says as color party replay and downloads. This year, also, everyone who joins the Eternity Shawl also get access to the color party workshop that we are in the middle of now. We are actually closing it. We're ending it tomorrow, but we've been working on it for a week. You can always sign up now if you haven't done it, but we are closing access on that on the 29th, midnight Pacific time. But if you join the Great Experience, not the Great Experience, the Return to Shawl experience, then you get that upgrade and you get access to the colorwork material for a year until May 1st next year. Okay, so this is kind of what it looks like. What happens is that you click on this one. I'm going to go back to this year's actually. When you click on this one, and the first thing you do is that you click on this, and in you go to the important rules that everyone has to comply with, and you read that. And what is so cool is that you can, on every single one, you can leave a post, you can leave a comment if you want to, and you can get help if you want that. And you move to the next post just by clicking like this. These here takes you forward and back, backwards. And if there's a video, it pops up like this. And in that video, it tells you at the bottom that you got this take 3 minutes, and then you can watch it, and you can always, change. You can have add-on speed if you want to, speed it up to 1.5, 1.25, or whatever. You can even favorite your post by clicking this one, and then it pops up in this here, my favorites, when you do that. And again, you have the comments. And also, I want to show you something. Let me see. Another one, there's a replay. There should be one coming soon where I can show you, because you have downloads. In here, we have some stuff that are, you can win prizes this year. Not in this one, that's the colorwork thing. In this one, it's here, I ask you to tell me what time zone you're in. And here, this one is what I wanted to show you, is that I ask you to, because it's cool, to see, to pin yourself on the map. And as you can see, we are quite a few at the moment. We are a lot, actually, and we are, this is not obligatory to put your name, your pin in here, but we are now scattered around the world. I also know that there are people in here in the Far East. I know that there is a person in here from India, and also one from South Africa, but they haven't pinned themselves, which is totally cool. But you see that we are in almost all time zones. We are from New Zealand to Alaska, which is, how cool isn't that? I just love that. I absolutely love that. So lots of information. And then I want to show you something. Let's talk about the yarn. In here, you will also see that when there is a download, you find that little download thing here. Where all the material that you are to download is there. So if you click on this one, and then it shows, what this one, and then you click on that, and it downloads to wherever your unit wants you to download, right? So it's fairly easy to move around in here. And this one, because look at this, the downloads are just below the videos and, kind of next to those backwards pointing arrows. And if I go to the next one, there is no video. So in that case, it's moved to the top like this. And when you click on this one, you see that you have 2 little arrows, and then you pick the one that you want to download, right? Easy peasy. So this is, I just wanted to show you, because this is kind of what it's like to be in Anne's world. You move back and forth. You have the navigation area over here, and it all looks the same. If you have been into Anne's world once, then the interface is the same next time you come in, but with different colors. Having said that, I want to show you something, because we also have, for the Return to Shawl, you will get a kickoff call on June 3rd. But for those of you who upgrade to the Nook, which is our knitting club, really, a monthly membership, you will get access. You will be invited to 6 calls in the Nook, in the community part of the Nook, because these solid colored here, these are what we call the product, the course part of the portal, because the portal is kind of split into two. You have the course section where you have all the replays, all the downloads, all the commenting like that, and then you have another section which is called the community section, and that looks slightly different. I'm gonna move on over here and then I'm gonna show you. They look like this. And what happened is that when you click on this, you get into the community part of our world, and this is where we share and care, as we call it. And there, it's just like on Facebook. It's like that you have a feed, and depending on how many circles and what access level you have, because you can have different access levels in there, you will see different material in here. So because, you know, on Facebook, when you look at Facebook, you on your feed, it depends on what pages you are following, and it depends on what groups you are in, you know, what is showing up. And in here, you will see whatever is relevant for your meetup, right? On this. And then if you want to, you can go to your meetup for that one of those. This, if you click here, you go into like one of the groups and see that only. But this gives you the feed of everything, right? So I just wanted to show you that. So this is the community part, and the other part is the course part section. So we have two sections that go together in a way, and I'm not gonna reveal everything in there because that's a private space in there. It's a safe space and it's a private space. If any of you are wondering about joining the Eternity Shawl experience and you are in doubt, if you have any questions, just use that comment field wherever you're watching this, because you might be watching this on YouTube and you might be watching it on Facebook, on my Facebook page, or you might be watching it in the Facebook group that I have. So just reach out and ask your questions and I will get back to you, okay? If you have decided, or if you now decide that you want to do this, the way to go is to just jump to that sign-up page and join us. We are closing on Thursday, midnight Pacific time, and then we are taking a few days where we just calm down. Some of you will be working on finding your yarns. And on Monday, we have the big kickoff call where you get access to everything. And you will be able to, I will introduce you to all the things that you are, you know, there's always a few pain points in something like this. And we will be going through all that on Monday. And if you can't join live on Monday, you're obviously going to get the replays. We always, in Anne's world, as you can see, there are people from all corners of the world, and there's no way that I can, you know, attend to all of you live in all time zones. It's impossible because some of you are sleeping when I'm not sleeping and the other way around, and some of you are working when I'm working, or some, you know, and the time doesn't really fit. So we have replays. But for those of you who decide to upgrade to the Nook, if you want to join us, what's going to happen is that we're going to have twice a week in June, we're going to have calls on different times. So hopefully there will be at least one of those calls that you can join and get some live help if you need, or assistance or inspiration if you need that. But they also will be recorded and available in the portal. Okay. I don't know if any of you have any questions. If you do, I can't see them because I'm streaming, so I can't really see them on Facebook right now. But leave your comments and I will get back to you. Okay. This was a really short, quick, smooth little presentation of what is happening in the back end of the portal. So again, reach out if there's anything, and I hope to see we're getting a good crowd. So I hope that you are joining us to knit an Eternity Shawl this year. See you. Bye.